Many, let's say, obituaries of Benjamin Netanyahu's political career have been written before. Is this the final one?
Well, Rish, he is known as the magician, but apparently unable to pull a new card out of his hat this time. It remains to be seen whether or not this is the end of Netanyahu. In a fiery speech before the new Prime Minister Naftali Bennett was sworn in yesterday, he vowed to return. He said, "I'll be back," not only speaking to members of the Knesset, the Israeli parliament, but also to Israel's foes. He will still be, Netanyahu will still be head of the opposition. He's head of the Likud party. That's the party that actually won the most votes in the last election. But we have heard some lawmakers who support Netanyahu questioning whether or not he should have stepped down in order to pave the way for a right-wing coalition. There were right-wing parties that did join the new coalition, the Change coalition, that might have been a better fit for a Likud-led coalition. But of course, they were anti-Netanyahu, so that is why we are seeing this new coalition comprised of a bunch of different parties sweep into power.
That's just it, Simone. The thing is, the coalition is comprised of different parties. I mean, how likely is it to last?
I mean, if you look at the vote that voted in this coalition, it was 60 to 59 with a single abstention. There are 120 seats in the Knesset, so we really had a razor-thin majority. A lot of commentators do believe that this is such a fractious coalition. These groups have such disparate views, often at odds with one another, that it might be difficult for this to last very long. That said, there are other folks who look at the architecture of this coalition. Yair Lapid, the centrist politician who really put this together, had put in a lot of the different cabinet positions, folks giving them responsibilities that might not clash so much with each other. Notably, one of the points of having this coalition, one of the things they do agree on, is a desire to avoid a repeat of the elections. We saw 4 elections in 2 years, so certainly a desire to stay away from those tough issues, if only to keep the coalition alive for a while.